Does look like Jflex is pulling ahead in the predictions department.
No, that's not what I wanted.
You wanted to be the underdog?
Yeah. I think this is. I think this should be very even.
I mean, he's ahead by like 6%.
Yeah, so I think it should be even, and if either player has a lead there, then vote for them, right? Match for them. Alright, looks like we are starting up here. Okay, jumping a little bit late, and Kurv has already taken the first stock. Pretty convincing.
Yeah.
So, yikes.
Right.
Oh, and Kurv picks it up here again. A little bit of a trade, but
well, yep.
Oh god.
Oh, really nice spacing on that back air. He just finagles his way around the shield grab and just finds a strong back air to punish. Right now it's looking like the Kurv show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, a needle.
You know, usually... Oh no, Jflex! Okay, he's able to make it back. No big punish, and he actually closes continues the combo, so he's fine. He really needs this to bring it back to sort of even. Really nice stuff there by Jflex to sort of recover from a bad spot.
Yeah, that's crucial. I feel like that would have been game. If Jflex SD right there, game's over. But now it's kind of still has a chance. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, generally this matchup is talked about as like pretty even between the two characters. But there's always the asterisk I have of like if you've ever watched Hacks versus Sheik, it feels so not even. So I always wonder like is someone else gonna have that kind of X factor?
Yeah. I also think it's always been a matchup that's kind of polarizing at different levels. I think it's just Fox favored until very high levels, and then it starts to become Sheik favored, and then maybe at very, very, very high levels it goes back to being Fox favored. You know, like it's kind of like, yeah, it's definitely easier to play for Fox at kind of the fact that reaction tech chasing is like such a big part of what makes it easy is really hard.
Oh. Really clever play there by Kurv to get around the pressure on the side platform. Oh, and the up air. Oh, okay. Well, that was tragic for everybody. The fair doesn't connect, but then Kurv gets Sakurai battlefielded again. So 2 stocks to 1.
Got some flowchart edge guarding going on over here. I love it.
Ooh, he gets just barely on the stage, but yeah, Kurv can just punish that over and over. Game 1.
You pretty much can't snap to the ledge on that shine too. Sheik has to time a fast fall in order to get to the ledge there, and when you land that close, Fox, like the timing is unreactable. So Fox can shine you at any time during your up B lag, and you would have to know that timing in order to time a fast fall, and there's no way to do it. So that shine is pretty much a guaranteed another try at the edge guard, and Sheik just has to up B again, and this time she gets up smash. So.
Yeah, so pretty convincing there from Kurv. Generally, that is considered the best stage in the matchup for Sheik. And we are going to see Jflex take us back to Battlefield for Game 2. Now Kurv's got a couple pretty strong counter picks in his back pocket going forward.
Yeah, we mentioned this matchup feeling pretty even, and part of what makes it easier to play for Fox. Oh, except if you get a backer like that and close out the stock. What I was gonna say is that if part of what makes it a little bit easier to play for Fox is the counter pick and the way that kind of works out over a best of 5 is that you get FD and Pokemon as really strong counter picks in this matchup. So.
Ooh, nice little combo there by Jflex. Again, you talked earlier, and a really good coverage there to close out the stock with the Ledgehog. You talked about how Jflex is a little bit less of that tech chase heavy Sheik, but we have seen this in the past where you have sort of the more traditional combo game Sheiks that can play at a rather high level too. So.
Yep. Shoutouts to Shroom.
I was thinking shoutouts to Nut, but you went global with it. So
global, worldwide.
All right, so Kurv brings it back, takes the stock, so it's 3-2.
Good wall from the Sheik there, kind of makes it hard for Fox to get out. Racks on a ton of damage here.
Yep.
Ooh, side B out of shield, is that what happened here?
Jflex definitely willing to let the smash attacks fly. You're seeing a lot of up smashes in the middle of his combos, which, you know, if you get the read, can be really devastating.
4-4 there. Close out this edge guard. No, not respecting the notched angle, or at least just not wanting to overcommit to cover it. And he does get paid off there, holding on to center stage, nesting the stock without taking any additional damage.
Yeah, and after a really commanding game one by Kurv, Jflex seemed to be coming back with a pretty strong adaptation of his own. Ooh, and here we see a little bit of that tech chase that Jflex saying, yeah, no, I've got that too.
Force one was on this stage too, right? Or was
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was Battlefield 3 games, so looking very different. Ooh,
Yeah.
reads the no tech there, and able to punish with the down air into the fair. Kurv, oh, just barely gets up too soon. But the falling up air into the back air, that's going to do it. 3.
Wow. What a game from Jflex. That was so decisive. Just, he was all over him the whole time, punishing huge. Looked miles different than the first game, so we're going to have to see if Kurv can flip the script a third time.
I never doubted my prediction. Not for a second.
Not going to lie, I heard your doubt. You were commentating with doubt in your voice.
I won't lie to you. The fact that the counter pick setup is not in Jflex's favor right now is actually still a really big deal. Even with that massive swing in momentum, Kurv can take a lot of that back here if he's able to utilize either Pokemon or FP to his advantage the way he should be able to.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Jflex responds on these stages. This one I do think is more brutal than Pokemon, depending on how he's able to use the side platform with Pokemon. This one he has no platform to work with. Sometimes she can still pull through and make it hard for Fox, but your normal game plan isn't going to work here. So
you have to have sort of a backup plan to go into the FD game, which is tough.
Exactly.
And Kurv making it really hard for him so far, just putting on a ton of pressure. He has no option to platforms, and Kurv makes that very clear with his dominance there in the first stock. So Kurv continues to play through. He just puts so much pressure on Jflex, forces him to the corner, and then won't let him out. So far, you're seeing like even the hits Jflex are getting are these sort of panic options, just one hit, no real follow-up available. Just trying to push Kurv off.
Man, we've got some one-sided games this set. They're kind of just beating each other up back and forth. And the first 2 games, it wasn't because of the stage. This time it might be, but it's still, to have it be this brutal is still a little surprising after what we just saw last game.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a lot of momentum play here, this set. And I think part of what's scary for Jflex, hopefully he can turn it around a little bit here, but you're not going to see a much better story on Pokemon, so he really has to find some kind of to this ground game. Yeah, and that's a good start.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to stem the bleeding for sure, and closing out that stock while keeping yourself at low percent is key. But there's a lot of damage and nice down tilt conversion there, turning stray aerials into a combo there.
Ooh, recognizes the crouch cancel on the fair and is able to drift back and get the F tilt out after. So just tacking on that damage and pulling away the crouch cancel option for. But wow.
Yeah, reads the jump with the back air there. Turns this into a really dangerous situation for Jflex, but he does snap to the ledge with the up B. A few up B stalls, and then eventually gets dash attack during a slow get up. Up smash does close out the stock, and Kurv has a really big lead for this game.
Yeah, and it's looking similar to what last game's lead was on the other side. So just, back and forth all set. Kind of hilarious.
Yeah, just 3 stocks only. No, nothing else on that.
And yeah, you can see here, even when Kurv's sort of forced in the corner, he doesn't feel any kind of pressure, right? He's so willing to just fly back into center stage and understand that Jflex only has a limited number of options to even challenge that.
Yeah. But as you said that, he rolled in, got red, and then missed a tournament winner. So he's feeling the pressure now, Ed.
Hell yeah. I will say that anytime Kurv is above the ledge off stage, he seems to be getting the ledge up B for free from Jflex, and so I'm going to want to look to Jflex to see some sort of adaptation to challenge that. That's just too big an opportunity to give up for free.
Yeah, Sheik has a couple ways she can cover it. She can go committal with the runoff forward air, or she can try to just time needles to kind of cover it. So, finds the up smash, goes out that stock. So we'll see if that adaptation is going to happen in the next game on a different stage, because it didn't happen there.
Yeah, absolutely not. So again, another really one Kurv up 2-1 here. We'll expect to see a stage that's a bit more forgiving, either Dreamland or Dreams probably, for Jflex here in this game 4. But I think even if game 4 goes better for Jflex, you've still got Pokemon Stadium looming for game 5. So he really needs an answer to that ground game.
Yeah, so I will say with Pokemon Stadium, you at least have a platform to work with.
Hmm.
You don't have a top platform to work with, and the stage is really long, so Fox can just stay out of range of your threats. But it's still you have something which oftentimes makes it easier to play. But oh my God, this combo to start out with had a
Oh,
trade in the middle there, but he just brute forced his way through and said, no, my combo will happen. Here's 100%. Finds
oh,
up smash,
yeah.
closes it out. Straight 0 to death to start it off.
Yep, really clean there by Kurv, and Jflex gonna have to find a big answer back. Spot dodge into the shine, forces him off stage. Another shine, he's able to snap to ledge, but man, Jflex seems like he's in a tough spot here.
Yep. Oh my God, he punishes the ledge hop up air, just kills him for it. Oh, he does make it back. No, still no jump here. And he does trick him by finally going to the ledge on the third try, but he took 100% to be able to do it. And Kurv gets to the ledge before the forward air even happened, invincibly bears him off stage. Jeez, the momentum. It's not slipping back this time.
No, this is looking like Kurv just continuing. Looks extremely strong and just makes it look like there's nothing for Jflex to do.
Finds the forward air. Accidentally lands on the platform. I think he wanted to go back down the ground. And then shoot torpedo straight. He finds a tipper up smash on the perfect side platform height to get the kill there.
All right, so after a rough couple 2 stocks, oh, never mind. He just gets completely demolished a third time. So 3 stocks to 1, looking really, really rough for Jflex and my channel points.
Your channel points are in shambles. I'm about to catch up to you because I think you had 3K more than me or something. So.
No. Oh, Jflex gets the grab.
And the commentator is energized.
But no, Kurv with another commanding win there for closes it out 3-1. No. So, other than a apparently uncharacteristic blip there, game 2, Kurv looked really dominant in that set. Really made it look like it was hard for Sheik to have an answer to things. So,
Yeah, I
good
like how
stuff
you
to him.
phrase that an uncharacter or a seemingly uncharacteristic blip because it really did seem after game 2 that we just had a back and forth even game, and then in hindsight we can look at it and say no, that actually was an anomaly, right? So
I think so, right? I don't know. Maybe
yeah.
if we played that set, in a week, that's going to look really different. It's hard to say for sure. It definitely felt like Kurv had a ton of control and a really clear game plan going in, and that besides a few interesting smash attack mix-ins in his combo game there in game 2, that Jflex didn't have much of an answer.
Right.
But we'll have to see what he brings back to us next time.